Hey guys, today we're making chocolate oat cookies. Here are your ingredients. 400 ml oats, 250 grams of butter, 250 ml of flour and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of honey, 250 ml of desiccated coconut, a quarter to half a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of bicarb and 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. Okay, so in a bowl you want to mix your oats, sugar, desiccated coconut. I used fine desiccated coconut. I used and I also added my cocoa powder as well as my flour. Sorry that I'm a mess today. I'm just not myself. Make sure you mix that in thoroughly and notice that we did not add the bicarb or the vinegar yet. Save that for later. We're going to mix that in later. Just make sure this is well combined and we're still mixing. Once all your ingredients are mixed in thoroughly, you're now going to take a pot and you're going to melt your butter in over medium heat. Now, I actually used margarine for this recipe. I confess, I apologize for lying to you guys, but we usually use butter. So you can use margarine if you want to. Just make sure it's over medium heat. You don't want this to turn into oil. And you definitely don't want to burn it. So yeah. Okay, so once your margarine or butter is completely melted, or at least mostly melted at this point, you want to add your 2 tablespoons of honey to this mixture. You can also add golden syrup or maple syrup. I mean, you can opt for either one. Make this your own recipe, guys. Okay, just make it your own recipe. If you like the taste of maple syrup, add it in there. If you want honey, add it in there. If you like the taste of golden syrup, add it in there because I mean, just make it your own recipe. Okay, so now you want to activate your bicarb by adding the vinegar inside and you want to stir it. Once it's all stirred up, you're going to add that into the pot of your butter and you're going to cook it until it starts foaming. Now we're just going to wait for it to foam, I guess. Yeah, but stir it through first. Make sure it's all stirred through nicely. And once it starts foaming, then it's ready. Like when it looks like that, yes. You can now add this into your oat mixture. Yeah, you can add this into your oat mixture now. Just make sure you get everything in there and you're going to start stirring it in. Okay, you want to work pretty quickly at this point, stirring it in well. This way it doesn't get hard and it should start looking crumbly just like that. And you're literally going to start patting it in. I have no idea what size this pan is. I will leave the measurements down below in the description box. And once you start patting it in, if it starts feeling hard, you need to start working faster. This is probably the sugar and your golden syrup hardening up. So just work a bit faster. And this is going to bake in the oven at 180 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Now, it can go a little bit longer depending on your oven. I have no idea what type of oven we have. We just have a regular oven, guys. So yeah, I don't know if that was very helpful. But as I was saying, you just want to okay, you can basically tell if they're ready. Once they're cooled, they should be extremely hot. Now, something else that I forgot to do besides get the pan measurements. Oh yes, also you want to make sure you smooth it out. Make sure it's as even as possible because we don't want bumpy clumpy cookies. Okay, we cannot have that. I forgot to take pictures. Now that's what I forgot to do, guys. I forgot to take pictures of this work of art. But you're gonna have to trust me on this one because I have no reference pictures, but it should be like the other oatmeal cookies that I do have, my other video. So if they look something like that, basically, you're just going to bake these, and once they come out of the oven, cool them, and yeah, cut them into squares.